This is video vlog 1 of building a business in 12 hours. We started this morning around 6 a.m. at a Starbucks, left there at about 11:20 to hang out with a friend, and now we're headed over to Java on 6th Street in Boise to finish up the rest of the project. I've basically read the rubric for FCCLA so far. That's about as far as I've gotten, really. It's been a bit rough. I was emailing a few other people and getting some other stuff done this morning as well. So, went through the rubric. I think I'm about to brainstorm, pick an idea, and basically just go through the process of building a business. What that entails is kind of hard to say, but as far as the criteria for this one, competition, is I have to run it to FCCLA standards, so basically FCS, which is Family Consumer Sciences, and I have to convey that my business somehow relates to that. And then from there, the business has to have all of its papers, all of its government codes and things like that, who it addresses, what the problem is, things like that. So yeah, heading over to Java on 6th Street. So I'm being kind of quiet right now, but we just decided on a business idea, so it took all that time to get to an idea. Basically, the plan was to look up FCS values, like Family Consumer Science values, and then go from there, look at what industries kind of need improvement in those and can use improvement, or what ideas kind of just popped up based on those values. And then I created a chart with every single one of those ideas. I asked a few before I put them in a chart just because I figured they didn't fit. Once I put them in that chart, I listed my criteria of what makes a good business, kind of how we do in engineering. I can't remember what it's called. It's part of the engineering process. However, once we got through that, I set out all the lists. I rated them 1 through 10, added them all up, and one came close, and then the idea I landed on, which I kind of already was the most interested in, which I might have made me biased, but that's fine. Part of filming in public is sometimes I have to stop and take a step back so people can walk through. I landed on a family app that it's a family management app. So now I'm going to do market research for that, but if the idea fails from my research, then I'm probably going to go to my second option, which I can't remember which it is, so I should say something. However, I believe it's a nutrition app. It's a nutrition app that tracks all your nutrition. No, take it back. The app that took second is a realtor app that the main goal of it is to make the life of a realtor easier-ish. So it'd be based on 3 platforms. You'd have the realtor's mobile app, realtor's computer app, and then the realtor's client app. And that would basically give the client a place to talk to their realtor, so that you're not texting. And then the client or the realtor side would have a bunch of organization apps, and then a hub to talk to their clients. So we're going to look at the family app first, and then if that doesn't really work out, we're going to go to the other 2. Also, I need to get better arm muscles. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to move on with the process. So I didn't go to Java on 6th Street. I went to The Alchemist. Would not recommend the smoothies. They're made with Greek yogurt, so it's interesting flavor. I swapped out for infused Red Bull. It's pretty good. All right, I finished the research a while ago. It looks like we're good to go on the app. It looks like it's not been fully done before. I mean, there's some apps, but like the basic parental control apps. Also, I think I have to hold it with this hand now. It's just, there we go. Okay, so, there we go. Now you can see my back. Anyways, I finished my research up. It looks pretty good. Looks like I'm good to go. There's not necessarily like a ton of stuff out there for this. And I started planning out kind of who it's for. There's this Canvas business strategy, like fill out pieces of paper that you can do. Um, it seems like very like childish to do a fill out paper for like a business, but it makes it a lot easier to put your ideas down on paper, except for I'm doing it digitally. So, however, it's going good so far. I hit a slump, so I'm gonna probably go take a walk for a second. It just is, it's a little mentally straining. So I'm gonna go take a walk and hopefully come back and get to it. Out for the walk, and I figured I'd take a photo of where I am. So, yeah, this is downtown Boise. I should have pulled this over there. Kind of chilling. This is the parking lot. I didn't park over here though. I parked way down that way for some odd reason. Something about being in the city just is much more motivating than kind of being out in the rural suburbs. But I mean, it's definitely cool out here. I mean, with everything going on, it's kind of much more energizing, motivating. Things like that, it just kind of gets you thinking about businesses, seeing local businesses, being in a local business. So, yeah, I think maybe I'll go for another walk and look around. I keep putting my phone down to, like, walk around and enjoy everything, but, like, I keep also want to film everything. So we're trying cinema mode here now. And I'm not sure how this is going to work because everything in the background is going to be very bokeh. Let's see if I can click. There we go. Yeah, I can grab the background. My face is bored though, but because I grab it again. There it goes. Okay. And that's our Capitol building for Boise State of Idaho. This is Boise State. Well, this is Boise, capital of Idaho. And yeah, that's our Capitol building. I kind of just been walking around, listening to music. Island of the Sun, I think it is playing. But yeah, it's a beautiful park right in front of the town, or in front of the Capitol building. It's a big old yard. Probably gonna take a walk on the block and then put it away, but there's just so many of the views. It's nice and things I want to show off, so throw it in here. All right, here we are again. This time I'm walking over to the warehouse. So I was just at the Alchemist right up there. Now we head to the warehouse, which is another set of it's another set of like restaurants and like little study lounge places, I guess. It's like the bottom floor of a building. It's just a bunch of places you can do work at, I guess. Yeah, so headed there now. We wrapped up the business planning sheet, came up with a design and a name. So the reveal is Tribe. We're going with Tribe for this. There's the Capitol building again. Anyways, back to this. Okay, yeah. So we're going with Tribe. We're gonna have to across here. Hold on. There's no more. Okay, guess we're gonna go. Can't wait for people to get mad at me for just vlogging downtown. Who knows? Maybe they don't mind. I don't know. Is it normal now? Yeah. So headed over to the warehouse. The name is Tribe. We're either doing. I thought about doing a 6 rosette petal like design thing, but I realized that that's just gonna be confusing. So we're gonna go with like just a basic outline of a family, like 3 people, 2 tall, 1 short, 2 parents and a kid. Maybe it doesn't fit everyone else, but it never will, so that's what we're gonna go with. Have to create the presentation, fill out everything formally, create a Word document, create the business plan for them. But it should be pretty cool. It kind of is the boring part now though, even though that was so pretty boring. Setting the fundamentals of a business is really boring. But it's got to get done, especially for this competition where we're not really implementing it. Even though I do want to implement this, but it's going to be very hard to implement an app on an app store. But I mean, I'll look into it and see if it's possible. If it's possible, I'll do it. But if not, I'll just not use this for the competition and move on to the next business. That's kind of what entrepreneurship is about. It's, you're not really holding on to one baby forever. You're kind of creating something, and if you can hold on to it forever, great. But oftentimes you just move on to the next one, start the next business. Hopefully it grows. Anyways, I'm ahead walking over. We're almost to the warehouse. Basically gonna be out my plan, and then hit you guys back up when I have another break. We hit another checkpoint, I guess. Fill out the paperwork. Pause here for a second. Okay, goal is fill out the paperwork, bang out all of the rubric and all of its assignments on a Word document, then hopefully we'll take a break, then start creating our presentation. And then maybe advertisements after that.